Yeah, I remember when I first moved out of Alabama, and my only thing from 15 to 18, the only idea I had was, hey, I want to get out of Alabama because I feel like I have vision beyond this place and I really don't belong here. So I was fixated on that idea from 15 to 17 or 18 when I finally made it happen and got to Oklahoma. But I didn't have any plans going past, just getting out of Alabama. So I made it there and I'm working like all these temporary jobs, whether that's doing construction shit up on scissor lifts with no training and no fucking harnesses, or that's, working at some carpet metal factory, stuffing the little carpet that goes on the edges of your little door frame with all the teeth on it into tubes and carrying it around the warehouse, doing shit like that. And I didn't really have an exit plan. Luckily for me, I had a good role model in my great uncle who had been in the Air Force, and with somebody I could talk to about that experience that could inspire me to go there. So I was able to kind of make that shift from Oklahoma to the military. But I told myself one thing: when I joined the military, I was gonna never approach anything without an exit plan. I remember when I first was on my way to basic training in the military, so we're sitting on the bus, and we got people, in the bus joking around, laughing, having a good time, but I'm sitting there very stoic because, for one, I've done my research and I know what's about to happen. So we pull up to the training facility and boom, two different drill instructors, with the full brim hats and everything like you see on Full Metal Jacket, jump on the bus like, oh, you motherfuckers are mine now. You made a mistake. You thought this was a vacation. You thought it was gonna be easy. Get the fuck off my bus. Get off my bus. Pushing people in pandemonium, tripping over each other. And I was the only one who kind of calmly was already on my way off the bus when I seen those motherfuckers arrive, because I knew what was about to happen. And from then on, from that day to 10 years when I made my way out, nothing surprised me through the military, from even, arriving in Iraq for the first time and our plane being shot at and having to do a combat landing, to being, attacked while reloading the plane. None of that shit surprised me because I knew that was gonna happen, because I knew what I was getting myself into. But even furthermore, I knew what my exit plan was. So as long as I could stay alive, I was gonna be able to execute on my exit plan, right? And it was very simple. I joined the military because I knew I had to develop the discipline and the skills in life needed to get me further and where I want to be. And I also want to travel and do cool stuff and expand my horizons and make me a more cultural person. That was my goal into the military. So, eventually I came to the point to where I had reached those goals and I was able to start executing on my exit plan and doing the things I needed to do to get out. And then once I got out of there, the things I got into, it didn't take me longer than 2 years to find my way out, because I knew I had that vision and I had an exit plan going into it, right? So it's the same thing I'm doing now. I'm in a job, I still work a job now, and I feel like I'm learning very valuable skills and I'm able to level up throughout that job. I have an exit plan in mind, so I'm able to go to work every day totally happy because I know why I'm there. I know what I'm trying to get from that job and I know where I'm headed, And then when I get to that next step, I'll have an exit plan going forward. And that's why a lot of people are just, are sad or angry at their jobs or angry in life. It's because they just approach everything and just like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna go here and just ride the wave until either it kicks me off or, or I die. But for me, I don't think like that. I go in and I say, all right, I am here because I want to do X, Y, and Z. Once I accomplish X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna do that thing. And that's how I'm able to go through life, childlike and with exuberance and joy, because I know I'm here working on my goals and working on my exit plan. So if you don't have one, I encourage you to work on that exit plan, and of course it can be flexible. Like my exit plan are very broad things. It's things that I hope to accomplish while I'm here. And if I can accomplish those things, I can move forward. So you don't have to say, hey, I'm here to do this and then I'm gonna go over and do that. You can say, all right, I'm here and I hope to learn this, and this while I'm here. And hopefully by learning that can help me achieve these things. And then maybe that'll lead to an exit plan, maybe it won't, but at least you'll be going through things with a plan and with intent behind it instead of just riding the wave and coasting through life.